Ding, 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 ding. Is this on? It's a good morning to you, traders. Happy Friday. I was just over here playing with my charts. Charlie, the charts. The charts, Charlie. Let me get a mic check. 1, 2. Let's go. Mr. Eric, my sound tech coming through. 5 by 5. All right. First thing I did is I labeled the narrow range. We are inside the nearest range of the last 7 trading days. We have a little bit of a divergence between the ES and the NQ. Now, this is where people start calling it SMT, SMC, 3PC. No, I'm kidding. Smart Money P and SMC, which is Smart Money Concepts, right? I could be completely wrong. That's what I always thought they were. When there's a divergence between the two, there's some sort of assumption you could make and something. You'll have to do your own research. All right, so now what we're going to watch is, well, we've got a little bit more of a draw on the NQ than the ES. All right, so we got a little bit of a red bar going on here on the NQ, and we got a little bit of a green bar going on here in the ES. Now, in the ES, I want to show you this. We are in that last fair value gap, right here. There's not much more after that besides, and the reason I have this little box down here is there's some, let's go back to the narrative. Remember when I drew this box, if you're looking as a short, right? Now let's be very, very clear. I didn't short up there at the top, which in hindsight, I wish I would have, whatever. Okay. Now, so because I closed all the stuff, all right, sell to open and sell to close is still sell. Let's be very, very clear on how this works. Unfortunately, I'm not short because shorting all-time highs just doesn't work for me the way that I would love for it to work, right? Just over the last 70 trillion trades, whatever number, right? It just doesn't work for me. This time it worked very, very well. Unfortunately, I'm not in it. Now, what we drew down here was, well, if they sell it, and remember the question, and I'll put it on here. We can type it in. Okay, so do they find sell side lick here? Okay, top right. Let's put that on the bottom. Oh, you can't. Oh, yes, you can. Bottom right. Okay. Okay. Do they find sell side lick here? That is a terrible color. I can't even see it. Okay. So let's just keep that going. Now, this is the order block. We're in the order block. We're in the fair value gap. Now, this isn't what ICT calls a unicorn. Here's why it's not called a unicorn. It has to be in a breaker block, not an order block. Now, maybe you can go down to a smaller time frame or maybe a larger time frame and find the breaker block in the fair value gap. Okay, but in this instance, this is not a head, right? This would be like a guy that's got a shoulder that's taller than his head, right? If that's the left shoulder, his head is down here. He's like a sideways Quasimodo, right? So this wouldn't be the breaker block. Okay, it can be the order block. Now, the way that we want to look at this is, where do they find, where does the transition happen between not a good deal and value? We don't know that answer. Here's where I always went wrong. I used to think that you could just start buying these levels down here. Okay. Now, if you have 50 years that you need this money, okay, you can. But I want to bring everyone back to reality for just uno momento por faves. Okay. Now, watch. Here comes reality. I'm not saying the stock market's going to go down. I'm not. Okay. It's already gone down. Okay. But watch this. If you think that you're buying the bottom, I'm going to bring you back to reality. Watch. Here it goes. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to bring you back to reality. Now, do I think it goes to 2,500? No. I was being crazy with the eyes, right? I was doing that on purpose. No, I don't. Could it? Yes. Can it go to 0? No. Can it go to 2,200, 2,500? Yes. Would that hurt most people, and would most people lose everything that they own? Yes. 100%. Does that have anything to do with the trading that we have here today in front of us? No, because there's curbs that kick in at 7, 10, and 13%. Don't quote me on that. I do believe the first one's 5 or 7%. You can check the circuit breakers. You can just Google it: CME circuit breakers, NYSE circuit breakers, NASDAQ circuit breakers. It's very easy to find that out. Now, going back to this, okay, so we're in this really tough spot, and folks, in 16 minutes, we have the PCE that's going to come out. This can be completely different. We can be down here. We can stay right where we're at, which would be absolutely the worst thing for us because we need movement. Okay, and then we could also start looking at, well, where are we going to come back? Okay, now, if we use the KISS chart, let's just use the KISS chart and bring this all together. We are in the chop zone on the daily chart. It's that simple, yet that complex. Now, relative, the ES is stronger in relation to the 200 simple, which would be a great barometer, than the NASDAQ, right? So now we're watching. Does the NASDAQ move lower? Because look, if we find a channel, hold on, let me remember how to draw a channel. Okay. If we start from the all-time high, okay, you go here, and then you go right here. Look at that. Decision point. David O asked yesterday, why did I think that we could possibly bounce here? Do you see it now? Look how perfect it is. This would be the place that they would start to cover or begin to find value if said value is perceived. We don't know, right? Because what if the inflation is running away and they're finding out with that, wow, even though we're paying more dollars for these companies, they just aren't producing. Okay, let me show you something. I don't know if you guys have been watching this. Look at this. Folks. Hello. Ouch. That's the old slap chop. What's the percentage of that? 205 to 168 on Google. I think you can hit Control Draw, right? That's not the right button. What is it? Hold on. What is it? Where's the little drawing thing? Where's the measuring stick? That's considerable. Okay, that's a good 10%, 20%. And that's Google, right? I haven't looked at the rest of them. Let's look at them. Okay, that's not as bad. Now, here's one thing that Shadow Trader keeps pointing out. XLV. Okay, watch this. This is Peter Resnick's argument that the world isn't over. The stock market isn't necessarily going to die. Watch this. XLV, okay, which is healthcare. That didn't die. Okay, so it's not a broad sell-off. This is a secular, rotational sell. Okay, I've never done this with you guys, have I? Right, we've never gone really through the sectors, right? So because here, look, you can go like this. You can go XLK, right, which is technology. Okay, hammed, right? That is at the exact level. Okay, what's the low here? 22216. It's at 22071 overnight. Decision point. Okay. I do believe technology, okay, and you guys don't quote me, but I believe, and you can just Google this, it's 30 to 33% of the actual S&P 500. I could be off by a little bit. It's real close to that, right? So they're directly related to the ES. That's why we look at these two together. Let's go to the 4-hour chart and see what we can see. I see a huge fair value gap that's above us, and either it becomes efficient or it remains an inefficient economy, and they keep taking it lower. Because we do have a change of character, right? Or I guess a continuation or plausible break of structure again out of this area here, right? I know it looks like there's a lot of stuff to see on here, but if you just think about these rectangles are either on fair value gaps or order blocks. And it's not that I absolutely trade them, but on the 4-hour chart, they're rather important, right? They're the inefficiencies or the, I don't think I want to say capitulations, right? But the total agreements in price and then the value shifts, if I'm saying that correctly, for the order blocks. Okay, the fair value gaps are the inefficiencies. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. This is good. We got 10 minutes till PCE. 10 minutes to PCE. Okay, taking a look at the 4-hour. We are in a very peculiar, almost position one on the 4-hour chart, because if you look at the 200 simple, which is right here where my cursor is, we are not down. It has been going up for so long. I take that back. It moved up so far from where it was that it has not had the chance to move down yet. Right now, here's the quagmire. You want to place the trades from the 200. Okay, now we're away from the, does that sound familiar? Away from the 200s. So what do they do with it? Hurry up and wait. Do they put it into position one on the 4-hour for the first time in, since December 29th? Two months. Okay. So did they distribute enough supply over those 2 months to push this lower? Okay. Did the sellers that sell to openers get enough supply to push it lower? Ask yourself that question. Do they have more inventory to get rid of? Did they get all the hedge that they were looking for? If they're looking for more downside, we don't know what they're going to do. That's the whole beauty of this thing. That's the trillion-dollar question. What's next, right? If we knew what's next, we wouldn't trade with stops. But because we trade in probability and protection, we can't not have a stop. Decision point. Turning back into position one on the 15-minute, it's not the initial position one. I want to remind everyone that this is where you want to be looking to start shorting. Okay. We are late position one, right? Let's go to the analog. Let me bring it in. And then we'll carry on here. Okay, perfect. Okay. All right, right here is where we're at. We want to trade. Here, I actually have a better picture than that. Hold on. Okay. Ooh, this is perfect. Here's the actual picture. Folks, we want to trade this. Okay. We want to trade every green overtakes red after the initial position one shift. This is where we take the next green overtakes red, the next green overtakes red, the next green overtakes red. Okay. When it initially shifts off of, remember, Velez, off of the flat 200. Most powerful, he says 90% success rate when done correctly. Okay, perfect. Let's figure out when we can execute that. Okay. Well, we just so happen to be getting close to that on the 2-minute chart now. Well, look at what we have here, folks. Quagmire. In 6 minutes, you have the PCE that could rip lips or faces, okay? What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take 1 second. I'm going to go over to x.com. I'm going to go to Adam Mancini 4. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these levels right here. Let me justify Mancini here. Folks, if it doesn't say this, 198.5 thousand followers, that isn't the right Mancini. He's never going to telegram you. He doesn't have a Telegram. He doesn't have WhatsApp. He doesn't need your money. He's not going to beg you to trade your crypto, folks. Don't be stupid. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take these levels here. I'm going to put them on my chart, and I'm going to trade them as if they're my pivots. I'm going to trade my pattern that I just explained from and to these levels. I'm going to put them on my charts now. Looks like they're starting to sell again, fam. Volume is very nice volume. We've gone absolutely nowhere. A big round trip to nowhere. Here it comes. Watch gap fill. Watch your gap fill. My uncle used to say we're going to go out ripping lips. Right. We're starting to get below a lot of his Mancini levels, aren't we? So the reclaims, here's two ways that we can look at this, right? The first way is the reclaims could be vicious. Okay. On the other hand, the sellers could press. Let's keep those in mind. That's the wrong button. What? Hello? There we go. There we go. Happy last day of February, fam. Here comes March 1st. Who's ready for St. Paddy's Day? I know several of you are already pre-gaming. That was funny. I don't care who you are. Come on. Where's Niall for that joke? Where's Niall? I think he's doing something, right? That's why he's not here. And Niall also has specific instructions, just so everyone understands why he's not typing in the chat. Okay, back to VWAP. Okay, we're starting to cook here. We're starting to cook. Okay, we've got position 1. That's the wrong line. Yeah. I hit F6 instead of F7. Okay, we're in position 1. We're on the VWAP. We got a minute and a half until numbers. Oh, look at that 85.75 short. Just, oh. The problem is you're about to run into the numbers. Oh, goodness. Okay, buckle up, everybody. Get ready. Make sure you've got your Mancini's locked in. If overnight low fails, dip, sell 58.50, 58.32. Folks, that is nowhere near where we're at now. I forgot my water downstairs. Okay, here we go. Lock in. Okay, you got your bids and offers down to 0. Let's lock in. Here we go. Hopefully you're not in a trade. Okay, the number hasn't come out yet. Look at how it's all ones and twos on the bids and offers. See, that'll tell you when it comes out. Good. Okay, the first move was buy. So let's see if this flips this whole thing, right? First thing they did was buy it. The computers and the quants are ahead of the algos and the retail. So now do the quants sell it first, or do they or are they already in as much as they're going to get in? Here's what I mean by quants. Let me show you what I mean by quants, just to quantify what I'm saying. This is quant material. No humans can do that. Okay, not possible, right? Or they would be dead wrong, right? 100% of the time, based on 50,000 trades, right? I don't even have accounts set up. Oh my goodness, what am I doing here? Yo, Rav, come on now. I was about to click on an order that wasn't going to be real. Not there in any account, anyway. Okay, we need substantial movement to get outside narrow range. Okay, we're at 42 and we need 60. We need 18 and a half points of range expansion to get outside of narrow range. Volume was very nice coming into it. Volume is very, very light after the number. Very, very light here. Bruiser. They're going 1432. Okay. 0050 is your overnight high. Love it. Love it. Upper Keltner. I don't know that answer. Low volume usually represents that there could be some holes in the profile that they have to fill, but I don't actually know that answer, Tommy P. That's a great question. I wish I could look really, really cool and tell you that I knew that answer. I don't have that one. Low volume screws everything up for the. I know this is going to sound stupid. The high volume, the algos that run volume. Okay, you've got blue, white, red, right? So what Joey would be expecting is a comeback to the red around 87.50 before you take it long. That's way far away. I hope everybody's going to have a wonderful weekend, right? I hope everybody had a great evening last night. I hope everybody had a great trading day yesterday. I wish I would have made some more profit, but I can't complain. It doesn't do any good. Nobody's listening anyway. I'm kidding. Yeah, great idea, Elijah. There's so many factors that go into that. The volume profile, the previous volume profile, where we're at VPOC, value, VAH, VAL. Great comment, Elijah. Yeah, absolutely. And again, it's all in context of where we're at in the market and where the market is at. And I don't mean that in the same way as I just said it. We could be at a completely different price level. The Trump could be the factor of something, right? Anything. They definitely don't want to see it below 84, do they? On the 30-second chart there? Oh, even on the 2-minute. It got out of line. It was blue, white, red on a rally, right? Blue, white, red on a rally is what? A rally off the bottom. So therefore, they could run into buy-side liquidity, right? Because the only way you could have it blue, white, red, and we're above it is a big rally off of a dip. Yes, lack of liquidity, 100%. 100%. Now we don't know their true intentions, but what we know is there's less participants in the market, right? A lot of prop firms don't let you move during, that time. Close. $96. Not 96 ES, 96 SMA. I look at the chart as I say it, and we're at 96. Yeah, I mean, your level's 90, right, Ryan? I mean, everyone can see 90 on the chart. It doesn't matter what chart you're on. 90's the chart. Okay, you got a hole at 96. You've got a weird profile at 90, volumetric at 9350. 9350 could clip again. They're not going to like that. Okay, they just filled in that hole at 96. I'm undecided here because if we get a lower high, 90's in threat. Ooh. Red, white, and blue, all the same number, folks. 30-second chart has red, white, and blue stuck at 9s even. Remind everyone the 4-hour chop zone. VAH is just above 96. Just above 96. Do they push it outside of VAH? Do they find higher value? My feet are cold. I might go get some socks, fam. I want to see if this breaks down, though. If we get a failed attempt at a prior high, is what I mean to say. I don't mean anything about failing, nothing like that. If it takes the bar, right, if we get a tail bar that's of the right size, I'll take it. Yeah, 15 says sell. Nick, yes. On Pista Tom, welcome. On Piste Tom, welcome. I apologize. Welcome. Thank you for following on. Does it tell us if that's on X or Kick? Do we know? On piste. Ooh, live testing is going to be fun. I'm just going to draw the high-to-high trend line and get it over with, right? I mean, come on. Everyone else has already drawn it. Am I late to the party? Oops. That's F1, not F2. How many of you guys use hotkeys versus the finding the thing? Which one is it? Which one? Right. I recommend all of you get used to hotkeys. Right. F2 to draw a line segment. Right. Control F12 to make a box. Right. It just feels like chasing. 86.25 feels like chasing. 96.25. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm wrong out of the trade, not in the trade. I am not taking the 96.25 long. It just doesn't look right to me. But then again, every time it says that, it usually pops and runs through, right? Oh boy. This just doesn't look right. If everyone's wondering what I'm looking at, this doesn't look right. Where's the energy? Show me the energy that's going to be frothy to push this, right? Every time we get up above 96, it looks like sell side lick to me, buy side lick to me. Oh, I'd be so heated if I were long at 96.25. I'd be so mad at myself, right? Because it was an impulse thought. I mean, I have it drawn, okay? But, I mean, think about it. That thing's going to print 93.25 and oh, bleh. Best trade of the day so far right there for Rev. Not taking that trade. Oh, they slapped him. Right now think about this. Think about how that happened. They're not looking at the 15-minute or the 4-hour chart. They're just looking at the 2-minute chart going, oh, look, we have a big elephant bar off of the VWAP. Right? So they're going like this. Watch. Here's what they're doing. Okay. So now come down to 90 and then I'm going to start talking about a long, if anything. Right? Because I want it to run the stops. Now, there is a chance that this is the stop run. This is the sweep. This is the draw on liquidity on the sell side. Okay. I would like to see a nice little stop run right here before I take it. Here's the problem with that. Look at the 50% rule. Look at the 50% rule. Okay, there's two of them. One. Okay, there's 50% right there. 91.88. We have breached 50%. Interesting. Love it. And again, it goes right along with how many times have you thought it's going to take a freaking line break and it doesn't? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 times. If you haven't, you ain't done it enough. Right? It just doesn't look right. Like they didn't break 5900 spot 50. What? They got close. And you missed it by that much, right? What a trap. Not to mention one thing you can't see if you don't have them on the charts, because they're not on my charts. If you're looking at my charts, the 2-minute Keltner channel didn't even get breached. Look, we just went Keltner to Keltner. We are inside the narrowest range of the last 7 trading days. So there was no possible way, based upon our rules, we could have went long up there. Good. Now, it also doesn't say short until we go back into position 1 to the downside, so be careful on that as well. Right? It tells you nothing to see here, fam. Relax. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now I'm interested. But am I interested to go long? Show me. Andy, yes, right? Just thinking that it's, and just placing your stop in the wrong place, and they come down 3 ticks, bink, take you right out, and then move it right back up, and then you're pissed off. Then you, and then, not you, but then it just goes away, right? Okay, is that what we're looking for? We got 24 seconds. What do... Are you guys in at 91.50 or 92.50? On the 2-minute chart, it would be 92.75. On the 30-second chart, it's either 91.50 or 92.50. Oh wow, you just bought the pullback to it. Well. And what was your stop? How did you define a stop on that? I'm very curious to know, because I'm not sure how you would define the stop there, buddy. I mean, I'm looking at the same charts as you, right? 30-second, 2-minute. I mean, I know you have the 5-minute on there, but that's kind of telling us the same thing. Just like an arbitrary stop. Okay. I got it. See, this is why I don't like it. Look, folks, I have it all drawn out, but it doesn't look right. If we were on the top side, okay, let's go to the 15-minute, because that's what we're trading. If we were on the top side of that 200, I'm long at 92.75. Locked in. right? Because what did I say? We want to take the first green overtakes red after it goes into position 1. However, we're not off of lower Keltner, we're off of upper Keltner. So the direction is this way. Remember Andy talking about losing all the money he made over the past 10 days because he would try to buy this flag? Let's go, fam. To me, that was a short or no buy on the 30-second chart. Do you see it in hindsight? I mean, there's as much as a G-man short at 92.75 on your 2-minute chart. In context of the Keltners, you would be short 92.75 after the 95.25 stop was created. That's a tough one, though. That's a good one, though. I mean, there's 2 ways you could have done this. Look, and yes, I'm looking at this in hindsight, right? But it kept me from going long, so I guess I'm not, right? There would be the short, or you would short right here because you're off of upper Keltner. Both targets hit. Wow. Wow. And now here's the deal. I don't think I missed this trade. I don't think I missed it. I think seeing it in hindsight was about the best I was going to be able to do, in the fact that we were about poised for position 1 on the 2-minute chart at the same time as the 15-minute fractal turning up, which is bullish. Okay, see here? See how we go right back to this bad boy right here, which is now saying, watch yourself, longs, watch yourself. This is getting spicy, fam. This flag is starting to not be a flag anymore, right? This is where we post the picture of the dead windsock, right? Right. We're almost back down to the bottom of this bar, fam. Listen. As much as I would love to tell you, I wish I had an awesome trade for you. The awesome trade is not being long. Well, why don't you short it? How about I don't? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. In narrow state, Velez, was it yesterday's Velez video, fam? Or did it just recommend it to me yesterday? Or was that the perfect video for what we're seeing right now? Let me see which video I was watching so I don't sound like a complete bumbling knucklehead here. Okay, history. Well, that's a little late for that, right? I get it. Did you guys see Patrick left his stream on all night last night? 7 hours, 47 minutes, and 51 seconds till I texted him and told him it was on. Whoops. Win 9 of every 10 trades. When was this? Oh, that was 6 months ago. Okay, that's not the one. That's not the right one. Maybe it was the right one. Oh, yeah, I guess it just popped up, and I don't think that was the right one, but you guys get the gist. Okay, remember, from the narrow state, from the flat 200, right? In context, right? Flat 200. Okay. Mr. Harrison, it's a good morning to you, buddy, or evening or afternoon. It's afternoon, right? Got about 4.5 minutes to my favorite time of the morning, folks. We have nothing but a Charlie Foxtrot. Okay, welcome back to VPOC 8725. Well, they're not. Well, the problem with the double tails is, look, you have a lower low, lower low, lower high, lower close, lower open. That's bearish double tail. Total double tail, bearish double tail. Here. Whoops. Here. Yesterday was about how to lose money. Okay, yeah. So it was just something that it just kind of recommended to me, and it was I guess it was perfect timing. I don't know. I guess YouTube knows better than I do. It's a pretty good video. The name of the video that I watched, I guess it was called 10 Things. Win 9 of every 10 trades is what it's called. 88% trade success. I don't know. I just clicked on it and watched it. The Bulls really have a hard case to prove here. Because I remember when I used to go long, let's say 93.75, and I'm just making this up. My stop would be about 80, 89.50. Okay, but then I would move it. I go, yeah, no, it's not going to go below 84. There's no way it goes below 84. Okay, so now watch. We're at 88. Watch 84 print. Okay, and the reason I'm saying that is old losing Rev would be trying to go long because he's above the 20. Okay, which is only part of the context. Okay, the rest of the context is look at your 15-minute chart. It's disgustingly bearish or beautifully bearish, however you want to look at it. But again, the strongest point on this chart to trade, I want to remind everyone, is not when the 8 crosses the 20. It's when the 20 crosses the 200 and we go into position 1 initially. Here's the easy money. Okay, easy. I don't mean literally easy. Okay, that's the easy money. Higher probability of success. This is not. Now, fractal down. Oh, but look, it's perfectly on the 2-minute. Is it? Hold on. Is it? I don't like it when NinjaTrader does that. I did not push any of those buttons that would make it do that. There's so many glitches in my NinjaTrader right now, and they're probably not in your NinjaTrader. It's just mine. Okay, we're starting to get some sellers coming up in this BI. We're trying to go position 1 fractal down, watching 87.25. We're above the VWAP. Okay, 84.50 if you're watching for some sort of sell target towards 2 as a target is what I mean to say. You have to be careful though, because your 2-minute 200 is still slightly sloping. 84.50 would be your target. I don't have it drawn on the 30-second chart. I only have it drawn on the 2-minute. I have no trades on. You'll hear my trades. Those of you that are wondering if I trade or not, you'll hear them. The orders show up right here. Don't follow me because that's not this type of room. Okay, this is an educational, and the way that we prove the education works is by everybody taking the trades that they have discovered. So that's what we're going to do. This is all so yucky, right? Because as much as I would love to short off of Upper Keltner, we're above the VWAP, okay, meaning long. I don't like it. I don't like it. I need the stop to be created before I can even think about a short. Absolutely. Absolutely. And watching 88.25 as a perfect G-man short with an 85.50 target. Oops. I balked. And let me be very clear on as to why I'm not in the short at 88.25 instead of a long. Okay. We're above the VWAP. I'm reminding myself that just because the stop is created doesn't mean that it's all footloose and fancy free to just take a short. Now, there's your 85.50. Yeah, I balked on this one. I talked myself out of it because we're above VWAP. 84.50 was the target. 85.50 was your target. Here's how I have it drawn if you're wondering what the hell I'm talking about. Look at how perfect it is. That's perfect. That's a perfect trade. If it were below VWAP. Oh. That's a beauty. That's a beauty right there. Writing down that I missed that one. That's okay. I'm not going to miss it next time. I'm going to nail it. That one will never slip by me again. Those of you that are in, 82.75 is 2R. Now, let's go back to the narrative. Remember when I drew this line? Okay, here's our decision point. Okay, they either draw. Okay, watch this. They either draw or they run from right here. Nope. Ooh, it's been so long. I've been monologuing. I've been watching this trade so hard. I forgot that it's the top of the hour, everybody. All right, today, the cheers is going to be to all of the new members across all the platforms. Let's welcome them in. Team Green, let's welcome him in with a big fat cheers. Cheers, everybody. It's gonna be a cheers. Oh, I didn't have the chat button on. Sorry. I have my red light on for the fact that just bounced off VWAP. Na zdrowie. Na zdrowie. Na zdrowie. Don't forget to smash that like button. Hit the follow button. Subscribe. If you'd like to become a member, hit the $. That'd be one way to support the stream. The best way you can support the stream is to like it and share it. Okay. Decision point right here for the rest of the day. Decision point right here on this pipe, double pipe bottom, right? Well, close enough. Mr. Jeff of It's a good morning to you, buddy. Sitting on VPOC. 88 VPOC. Now remember, I want to remind you, Americans say it differently than Russians. I was reminded of that the other day. They said I had an they said I had an Alaskan Russian accent. You like that? I've never heard that before, but it was confirmed. I have a Alaskan Russian accent. That checks out. The Orthodox people that taught me the Russian lived in Alaska, as did I. Okay, watch yourself here. Watch yourself. We got some sort of color red, blue, white on a 30-second chart. That's a little bit off, fam. Yes, Andy. Russian accent. No keyword Russian. Oh. Watching 8750. Watching 8750. Oops. Ooh, I almost just had a finger twitch. Ziabis. Is that a real word? Is that a real cuss word? Those of you that know Russian? You hear how I said it? That's the Alaskan accent. Ziabis. I don't know if that's a real cuss word. I think that's Eddie just pissed off. To me, 8750 on the 30-second charts are over under. Either this is going to be an inverted head and shoulders, or they're about to really weigh in on these guys. Yeah. Okay. And then Joey's is 9050. Yeah. I see that too. Yep. I see both sides as the determining factor. Joey, are you watching long because we're on the 8? Or excuse me, because we're on red? Oh, Zibiz. Hey Siri, what does zabiz mean in Russian? Hey Siri, what does zabiz mean in Russian? Hey Siri, translate zabiz from Russian to English.
I can only understand your chosen Siri language. You can translate from Russian and other languages in the Translate app.
Order submitted. Order filled. Order filled.
Stop down, 87.25. I don't care if it hits my stop. Stop down, free trade. 525 first target. 525 first target. Ooh, no fill, no fill, no fill. 550 prints. 550 goes bid and offer. Okay, stop down 725. No fill, 5/4. Completed business at 550. Can they break it? You might get slaughtered here if you go long. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. First fill, first fill. Let's go. I couldn't have been any more clear on what it was, folks. I couldn't have been any more clear. You heard my orders. You can see it. I told you 5 minutes in advance what I'm looking at. Boom. Go, right? Perfect. Perfect. 15-minute, 2-minute, 30-second. Let's go. Perfect. 2R is 83. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the clarification, Mr. Harrison. Folks, let me ask you a question. How would you like to be so confident in your system that while you're clicking hundreds, you're Googling what Russian cuss words mean? Go on, I'm listening. Where's the confidence? Zach, look what Elijah's telling you. And he is the resident language expert as far as I'm concerned. His credentials check out to me, fam. Very much so. Ooh, they let you re-enter at 87.50. Did anyone re-enter? I mean, obviously I didn't. You'd hear my orders. But that's 87.50 over under. Clear as day. 87.50 over under. And if it's not clear as day, look at it, study it, figure out why is this guy saying it's clear as day, and then carry on. Good, good, good. Lovely start to the morning. We got 15 and a half minutes till the opening bell, fam, and we are doing absolutely perfect. That one lined up almost about as good as it's going to get. About as good as it's going to get. If we start to break through right above here, the shorts could feel a little pressure. Our over-under on the 2-minute chart is 84.75, as it is the opening price of the news bar. Remember, it was a really slow start right here. Remember this area. I'm going to circle it. Remember, this area was a very, very slow start to the tape. I'll put it up here just a little bit more, right there. Okay. Then they finally decided, all right, we'll go. Now, we get to Upper Keltner and it just files back. Now think about this and think about the narrative. Rewind the tape. This stream is VOD on YouTube. If you're on Kick, X, or the Facebook group, jump on over to YouTube. You can rewind what I've said. Okay, go back to the last 50 minutes of what I said. You're going to see it is exactly correct. There's no deviation. And what I want to remind you is it's the same thing every single time. Okay? Every single time. Now, unfortunately, I do believe I had my copier on the wrong setting. Oh, yeah, I did. Oh, that hurts. That's okay. That's okay. I'm not worried about it. I had it on 1-to-1, not ratio. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I'm not worried about it at all. Now I have it correct. It's the last thing I didn't set up. Okay, so now look, we got right back into the 200 simple and the 2 minute, and lo and behold, okay, we're still in position 1 on the 15 minute. I trade the 15 minute chart just because I'm entering on the 30-second and the 2 minute. Okay, I'm trading the 15 minute this chart. Okay. Great start to the morning. We've got 13 minutes till the opening bell, fam. 13 minutes. Nice entry. My question is, when you guys do that, what's your stop? Because using an arbitrary stop of 3 points is absolute. Oh, they just slap chopped him. Look at the 30-second chart. Oh my God. Watch 89. Watch 89 on the 30-second chart. 89. So you would have 89 and 92. So you've got 86 as your target. 86 is your target. This is wonky, though. Now, if we get to 86, depending on how long it takes to get to 86, you could break structure. Plausible change of character at 86, if I may. If it creates a higher low before it. Because right now, what I see is pull back to red at 87.50 and go. I see the draw on liquidity myself, Zach. I'm going to agree with you, buddy. I think they are starting to draw it now. Last night, if you go into the Discord and you scroll up, you'll see that I said we really could bounce here. Okay, now David O asked, why could we bounce? Okay, now watch. You're going to see a lot of drawing in this chart here in a second. I'm going to add one more. I'm sorry. I'm going to add one more. Okay, but watch this. It's really simple. Okay, let me get rid of some of this stuff. Hold on a second here, folks. Don't get rid of this one. We're going to hit this one. This is the target. Look at this. That's the actual target. Right along this white line. Okay, but watch this. If we put a... Now, I want to remind you, the cash indexes made all-time highs. Futures did not. Okay, so let's draw the futures trend line, shall we? Okay, here's the channel, and then it goes like this. It's really shallow. Really shallow. Okay, so it would go like this. Oh, yeah, there it is right there. Okay. Look at how... Let me zoom out so you can see it. Hold on. Let me make it. Am I on the right thing? Okay, I am. How do I make it really visible? I don't think I can. I'm not good enough with it. Okay, but look at how perfect the channel is. Watch this. So if you draw from high to high, watch this. This isn't a coincidence. Look at your low to low. So look at the confluence of what we have drawn in the days to come, fam. Now, does this get hit? Who knows? Okay, does it come up into some sort of inefficiency first? Who knows? This is what everyone is looking at right here. I can't be any more clear. Zach, do you agree with what I'm looking at? Folks, Zach has been one of my trading partners for a very, very long time. As you know, my other trading partner, Nick Tudormore, he deals with all the equities. Okay, now, in direct relation to what we're looking at on the ES, right? Now, without even mentioning it, right? Without even mentioning it. We already had the channel drawn on the NASDAQ, and look at how perfect it is. Look at where it is at right this second. This is why the ES is stuck where it is. This right here is the lay of the land. The perfect draw on liquidity would be here if they really, really wanted inventory with an expectation of a higher retail price. Here we go. I got caught monologuing on that one. Hit the like button, hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button. That's how I can get paid for missing this short that you should be in right now. Start taking profits right now. Start taking profits right now. Okay? Smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, follow, turn notification bell on. You're not going to hear it any more raw than from me. Now, there's better traders that execute better on their plan. Okay? There's not too many traders that can show you what I show you on a chart. Just because I don't execute every single time, okay, doesn't mean that what I show you isn't absolute gold. Watch, when G-Man puts the little diamond on the thing, you might want to clip it, rewind it, and watch it. That's a great hint. Okay. When G-Man in the chat, because that's one of my best students. Okay. I love you all, but G-Man really does the work. Okay. When he puts the diamond in there in the YouTube chat, okay, mark the time. Because what G-Man's going to do as one of my best students, he's going to go back. He's going to look at that. He's going to go, wow, I'm going to watch that 5 times. I'm going to figure out what he said because it was so powerful. Okay. Watch the guys in the room that call the trades, the targets, entries, and stops before the trades happen. We've created some monsters in here. Okay. I'm very proud of it. The best feeling in the world is watching Lake Trading come in, say hi, and then go on vacation for another 3 months. That's the best feeling in the world for me as your coach. If you want to live like Lake Trading, okay, do what Lake Trading did to get there. Okay? Here we go. 5 minutes till the opening bell. I'm exhausted, folks. I'm exhausted. It feels like we've been here for An hour and 25 minutes. What a morning. Folks, what a morning. Yo. Tyson, you can always rewind it, buddy. Play it on 2 times speed to catch up, and we'll see you in a few minutes.
Connection
It's not a big deal, buddy. There's no FOMO here. There's no FOMO. Get the education part of it. Get caught up on the lay of the land, and then move forward. You know what to do, Tyson. I don't have to tell you. Okay, we're at a really a pivotal point here. Literally, we're at the VWAP. We're caught right between VWAP, VPOC. VAL's 80, Mancini 80, 75. That's a wide gap on his. So he's got 75, 80, 14, 32. So between 80 and 14, big move. I want to remind everyone we're still narrow range. We're trading the 2-minute Keltner channels still. 2-minute Keltner channels. Folks, we've created an undercover monster. Elijah's brother, Matty. He takes the removal box and the green overtakes red in first position. That's it. I will absolutely pay to have that guy funded when he is ready. Marty, you have my promise. I will buy your evals. Whichever ones you want. There's a very large removal lurking. Has anyone spotted it? I'm going to point it out. I'm going to get the elephant in the room out. Are you guys ready? Are you ready for this? Because here it comes. Oh boy, that's the wrong button. Okay, here's the removal. That's a big target if we get going, ladies and gentlemen. Let's lock it in. Here it is. Your target is 70 3/4. There's no way it goes there. 70 3/4. There's no way it goes there. Lower Keltner. Watch yourself. We're open. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. They removed the bid there. Look at the tape. They removed the bid. Ooh, that was savage. The question is, Zach, the 82, 84 buyers, how far do they stretch it and then slingshot it, right? Which, in Zach, in this room, we call that a draw on liquidity. Why does it do that? My Ninja Trader is giving a weird error where control down arrow zooms in. Okay. But then control up arrow moves my chart up and down. It's either my keyboard glitching or that's Ninja Trader. I'm going to guess it's Ninja Trader, not my keyboard. All right. So 84.75, the hard over under. Hard over under. Here we go. 30 seconds, fam. 30 seconds. Lock in. $70.75 target. Okay, first target, go. I wouldn't have gotten filled. But if you did, if you hit market, okay, get ready to take profit. There's a little bit of profit there. You got about a 2.5 point stop. So you got a first target about 2.5, 3 points. Because we're on lower Keltner, so you have to be real careful with trying to take a GBI here. They're leaning. They're still leaning. Watch yourself. They're still leaning. I think they need that 70. You're in first position. Folks, you're in first position on everything. You're down below the VWAP. You're in first position. You're down below the VWAP. 15-minute first position. There you go. Here you go. There you go. Get some more off. There you go. I can't be short down here. Hello, Stinkies. I can't be short down here because we're below lower Keltner. Overnight low 58.50. 70.75 is your target if you're going 1-to-1 on your removal. Drawn on the chart for you in real time. Here you go. Here's your 70.75s. Can he get them, folks? There's no freaking way. And no, I'm not in the trade. Just so you guys understand, I did not see it in time. I wasn't even thinking about it, to be honest. 70.75. Boom! Clip it, run it, smack it up, flip it. Oh no! And look at how they cover right there. Look, boom, slap chop again, right? That's going to bring in the next amount of buy to opens. Wrong. Buy to close? Okay, go on. We're listening, right? Here comes the next round of buy to opens to get clipped. Oh, look at it, how beautiful it is. Look at that. Mr. Harris with the 64. Here's what Zach's house sounds like. Order filled. Right, Zach? I know that's what your house sounds like. I've got video of that. Order filled. That's the best sound ever. That's the best sound ever. Okay, you have a big buyer, 64 quart. Okay, first sign of a buyer, 64 quart. Does he get absorbed and smack chopped? Fish slapped. 58.50 overnight. Low. We're below Keltner, so I cannot do anything besides narrate here. I'm sorry. I wish I could tell you that we could trade here. We're below the Keltner. Ooh, that trap. Oh, that's a trap on the 30-second. Oh, don't believe that for a second. Oh. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. Joey's flat at 60. Let's go, Joey. Great job, buddy. Everybody should be starting to take them out. Start to get them out, get them out. 2R is 56.75 if you got any left. Woo, baby. Get them, boys and ladies. Over, under, 64.25 by tape. Doesn't matter yet. Okay. 56.75. One tick Rick from it. Stops down, folks. Way down. Man, I thought I was looking like a stud getting 2.25 points out of that BI. Good Lord. Nope. Wow. To the tick. Look at them running. The people trying to get out below the 57. Ooh, this is a thing of beauty. Oh, this is great. Go on, we're listening. Okay, we expanded range by 1 point. Woo! Hot stuff. Okay, now we're at 43.50. We need 17 points of range expansion, fam. 17 points. Wonderful trade. Trade of the day. Chicago PMI 9:45. Okay, remember it comes out at 9:42 a.m. for subscribers. 9:42 a.m. You guys need to write that down and remember that forever. The PMI comes out early to subscribers. Remember that. Okay, look at the slap chop that they got going on now, fam. Whoa, okay. Be careful. Oh my geez. You had a huge buyer at 80 even. Massive reversal bar. Reclaiming your 80 Mancini. 7 minutes till this bar closes. Shorts. Watch out if this takes another green bar on the 2-minute chart. Okay. Watch out. No change. Okay, 80 reclaim, right? The way that I read this is 80 is your reclaim, right? Because we didn't get to 50 or 32. So it comes to 80 and either it goes above it and reclaims it and we go up for FBD, failed breakdown, okay? Or 80, 75, 80 is your cap and this thing is smoked. Those are the two options right now. Long at 59.50. I would love to know how you guessed at 59.50. I really would. Or proving to me that it's not a guess is what I mean to say. Because how do you replicate that? How do you write the exact rules for that and be able to justify? You know what I mean? Zach, I had to explain to people who Lou was. They thought that you were saying you were long, at 57. They thought you were saying you were Lou. No. Lou was a guy that was brought to us by Christopher Terry. If you don't know who that is, you can Google it. It's the one that you're going to get the results of. Yes, that Christopher Terry. Yes, I used to trade for IC. What was it called? Zach, what was it called? IC. IML. IML. I used to be one of the head traders for IML. If you don't know who that is, okay, Google it. No, I had no idea what it was. I was just the trader. I got paid a flat salary to sit there and trade. That was it. Okay, look at them dumping it, folks. Look at them just removing the liquidity. When you see the volumetric, okay, not only are they hitting the bid, they're removing the bid. Okay, somebody just bought 70 to 71 hard, 72 hard. See those flat hundreds? That's someone going 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 150, 150, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. You see that? You guys see that on the bid, on the offer? Okay, between 70, 50, and 72. Those were perfect. That was someone hitting market, 100, 100, 100. Now, do they absorb that and flush it through? No, that's not the way that you order. That's not the way that you put your orders in. You're on the opposite side of it. So I know it's not you. Right up to the VWAP perfectly, and then they instantly slaughter it. Oh my God! What am I missing the shorts here? It's such a trappy zone. Oh my God! The 30-second is so perfect in hindsight. Joey, are you short? I like it. I love it. Well, I loved it up there. I don't love it down here. Very iffy down here. Those are some wide candles on that 30-second chart, guys. Careful, guys. Please, ladies, traders. Okay, if I say guys, I mean, collectively, right? If my wife were standing in the room, I would still say, hey, you guys. Okay, don't. We don't need any snowflake, right? No softy here, okay? Guys is a term of endearment. Okay, I'm never going to say that again. Okay, 7825 crime scene. Okay. And that was what time? A long time ago, right? I see 7625. Am I seeing that incorrectly, guys? Those of you that watch that, I see 7625 as a crime scene. Okay, what they mean by crime scene is the yellow line on Joey's chart, right? They're trying to be fancy about it, but they're not fancy about it. 1:45 a.m. Okay, I didn't scroll back enough. Okay, I didn't go back enough. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. Oh my God. That's one of his affirmations. I promise you. It's probably on his mirror. That was funny. Oh man, I laugh at my own jokes sometimes, folks. That one was pretty funny. That's quite the draw at 58, folks. That is quite the draw at 58. I am leering at it. Let's get it. What are we going to get from it? Let's see. Okay, anything above 84 is a draw on liquidity as far as I'm concerned until it proves a run, right? Until it proves 84.75 is your draw point until they run it. Girth Brooks. Girth Harrison. Got a rather shiny belt buckle. Okay, the last draw on liquidity was above 90. Okay, they just drew on liquidity above 84s, like I said. Okay, so now back to VWAP. 80.75. 87, yep, 80.75. Andy didn't hear anything but that. That's the only thing Andy heard. His ears went like this. It's funny when you can do that to your dogs, right? You know, like the certain little noises that make their ears move and stuff. We have figured out that we can make Tinkerbell's eyebrows go like this. It's pretty funny. I don't know if I can get it on camera though. I don't know if she'll do that for you guys, but it's pretty funny. You are terrible. You are terrible. Oh my God. They want to sell. I see it. I see it, Nick. I see it. Do they retrace that whole tail on the 15-minute chart because everybody thought that it was the bottom? Right? Remember my narration as it was going up, right? I was like, ooh, right? We didn't close above the VWAP. Ouch. They bought to the VWAP and sold. So now this is going to bring in what I keep saying. I'm watching the tape and they're selling on the upticks. You can see it, right? So the way that it works is they want to hide the patterns. But because you and I, we've studied it so much, they're not hiding jack squat. Okay? They're running right into that buy side liquidity and dumping it. Okay? When does that flip is what we're going to find out. Either it does or it doesn't. Either we're in a draw on liquidity or we're heading towards a draw on liquidity on the bottom side. Girthy Griffin. I still see this low to low trend line not yet violated. Not yet violated, fam. Not yet violated. And I just balked at 75.75 long. Whoops. Back to the red, right, Joey? Am I seeing that correctly, Joey? I want to make sure I'm seeing it before I keep saying it. Look at this. Back to the red, back to the low, and they just take it from them. Look at that. I mean, that's enough to retire you for the day. It doesn't mean stay long, right? But it definitely is a little scalping. This is so ugly. I want to remind everyone, 15-minute fractal. Excuse me. I'm going to say that again. 15-minute position one. How do you say down in Spanish? I know how to say up. How do you say down in Spanish? Those of you that are Spanish speaking, I don't need the English version. Tesla calls? What? Yuck. Abayo. Abayo? Is it abayo? Arriba, abayo. Posición uno, abayo. Para, abayo. Thank you, Andy and SRQ Trader. Thank you, SRQ Trader. Hello, how are you doing? Abajo. Abajo. Arriba and abajo. Thank you. Okay. VAL. Right below us. I was going to give you the exact number, but 73s. Sorry. Abajo. I keep saying Y for the J. That's not, I know that's not right. It wouldn't be Yose. My name is Yose. Abajo. Do we go abajo? These stops on the 2-minute chart are between 10 and 12 points. How many of you have the intestinal fortitude to trade with a 10 to 12 point stop? Let me tell you right now, you better be going for 10 to 12 point targets if you're going for 10 to 12 point stops. Remember when we were losing traders? And what we did was we would just put the stop at 55 and we would buy every couple dollars down and we'd get 3 ticks up and you'd take profit. Remember that? Remember as a losing trader, right? And then remember as it comes down and hits your stop and you minus $10,265 in one day. Do you guys remember that? Oh, that was just me that did that? Oh, okay. I just wanted to remind you guys what I did and nobody else. Nope. Davey Day Trader didn't do it. I didn't do it. Joey didn't do it. G-Man didn't do it, right? Just bring that back into memory. Just let everyone reminisce on when we used to be losing traders, right? Good. It's a beautiful morning. Those shorts were perfect. Any one of those shorts that you guys took before we hit 57, perfect. And let me tell you why. Outside of narrow range, the narrow state and the exit of the narrow state on the 2-minute chart with the 15-minute fractal into position 1, absolutely textbook. Traders, textbook. Okay? You want to take the trades where the initial move out of narrow state into position 1 happens. Notice everything else has been a challenge since then. Oh yeah, I would love to see a nice little draw on liquidity under 72.50, right? And then it gives the perfect, and then it's go time. Okay, then I'll take a long. Test that 72 first, and unless that test that you see was the actual test, and now there's no more. Everything from 15-minute down says short only. I got to get. Yeah, 75.80, right? And so which way does it go from 75.80? Great call, Elijah. Let's talk about that, folks. Don't guess which way it goes. Let it tell us which way it goes and then join the sellers or the buyers, right? Don't make this complicated. Oh, I'm sorry, not 5,000, Davey. 14,600. Mine was only 10,264. When I did not have $10,264 to lose. Oh, that hurt so bad. Guys, that was so long ago. It means nothing. Okay, 4 minutes, 45 seconds until the top of the hour. Where will we be in 4 minutes? And I'm free, free falling. We said that yesterday. Someone said that's what was that? The perfect song for trading. And then I said, yes. And when it's falling, the perfect song is Tom Petty, Free Falling. Oh, 72 over under. I agree with Zach. Between 68 and 72 was the draw, the first initial draw. Now we have lower highs. Okay. Until, okay, careful. Watch this. They kind of slipped up here a little bit and they let this one in. Okay, so what we have to figure out is, was that a draw on liquidity and they push it lower? Or was that a hint to not short 72? Let the market tell us. We're going to find out. I have no idea which way this thing is going to go. If there were a gun to my head and I had to take a trade and pick a direction, I would say short. But that doesn't mean a whole lot. This is a lot of volume on the 2-minute chart for consistent periods of time. Okay, and when you see the volume go down like this, that means there is either a beginning to be a lack of buyers or a lack of sellers. We have to figure out which one. Ooh, that looks like a sell. I can't justify that stop though. Yeah, the real question is, can you wait 3 hours and 46 minutes to get paid before you get your trade? Right? Think about it. If we don't think about this. Trading is one of the only businesses in the world where you actually get paid to wait, not execute. I know it sounds backwards. I know it doesn't sound right. Okay, but I'm telling you, we get paid to wait. Our edge is knowing where not to trade using probability and protection. Out of order, white, red, blue. Okay, there's red at 79. Blue is at 80. It's a beautiful morning. Remember when that was the McDonald's commercial for like 10 years? And they would make that delicious looking egg. And then you go to McDonald's and it doesn't look anything like that. Good call on 72 floors, Zach. Good call, buddy. What a call. Damn. Too bad it's not really actionable. I mean, the action is to have no action. Okay. But I mean, they really just trap people there. You see that? They really just did the slap chop. right? And so if you look at the volume, is there the potential that they're running out of sellers? Yes. Yeah, this is a major high to high right here. Major. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. At decision point right here. 80, 88. Oh, good, Lou. Thanks, Lou. Where did my music go? Where did my music go? What? All right, they're going to try to take it through the 88s. Any of you guys have any of these things? I got a couple of them. They've got them all the way up to big, huge boom boxes and big old subwoofers and stuff like that. They work great. Just put them all over your house. Good call, G. Okay, 91.75 prior swing. 91.75 was your little tiny pinprick. Look at that. Here it comes. Okay, there it is. Decision right here. We're instantly going to 5,900 or 72 right here, right now. It's going to go 91, 99, or 72 right here. It's time to level up, Isaiah. It's time to level up, my friend. You deserve it. Okay, he had all you can eat up there above 91.75. You can see 92.75. He absorbed all of it, 1,000 times. Sorry, 993 times. My bad. He was trying to get 1,000, but he didn't get filled on the full 1,000. Oh my God, look at that. Did I call that or what? Oh my God. Okay, boys and girls, buckle up, Buttercup. Buckle up, Buttercup. Now we're getting some action. Here we go. Called it. Told you. Okay, 91.75 was the pivotal point. We were going 99 or 72 from that level. Here we go. You think he's going to say 94? That's interesting. Okay, low to low, low to low. Okay, watch yourself here. You've got a Charlie Foxtrot on your 8x20, 8 EMA 20 SMA. Hey, I try to convince him, man. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We've coached hundreds of people to be successful in this. I've shown over 600 people how to do this. I have a couple hundred people that have been very successful at it. Right? This is not for everyone. This is not for most people. Right? And the people that I struggle with the most are the alphas. Okay? Because they expect action equals results. Inaction equals results in trading. I know it sounds weird. G, are you watching 84s? Or are we underneath it so you don't like it? Okay, that's a huge stop. You have an 8-point stop. You'd have a 92 target on that if you were to go. I don't like it. Copy that. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out if anything above 87 is a draw. Okay, now it won't tell us until it has a big red bar. But that's the perfect place to draw. You draw right into that 91, 92 level, just like they did. Here and folks, if you pay for Twitter, you don't have to buy Chat GPT. You get Grok 3 for free with your premium on Twitter. Okay, watching 86.25, 86.75 over under. As it's my prior high to high trend line here, you can see it. Yeah, what it comes down to is trading is about taking self-inventory. Zach, would you agree with that statement? To become the best trader possible, you have to take self-inventory. Don't keep staring at the charts. Okay, listen. Your self-inventory isn't on the charts. Everyone else's self-inventory is. Does that make sense? Okay, what you're seeing right here is other people's unidentified self-inventory. That's the best way I've ever said it. Clip that. Clip that. That was fire. And I'm not saying that because I said that. I'm saying that because of how well I said it. A draw on liquidity can only be created through someone else's self-inventory. Unbridled self-inventory. It sure does. It sure does, Elijah. It sure does, buddy. That's why we're watching it. It's confluence. It's what's the other word? Not confluence. Yeah, confluence. That's the right word. Congestion as well, as we can see. Now look, we get right back into the 91 and they sell it. Are they going to keep selling it or not? We don't know the answer. We're waiting for them to tell us. Great job, everybody. And I honestly don't know. We did just go back to red, white, and blue. So do we take the next green overtakes red as we come into context resistance? I'd like to welcome everyone on YouTube, on Facebook, x.com, and kick.com. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Revan Wood. I go by Sage FT. I am the founder and coach of the Live Trading Desk and sageft.com. The Live Trading Desk on YouTube and Sage FT for all of my socials. _Sage FT on x.com if you want to follow me. And to give notice as to where the name Sage FT came from, the Honorable Dr. Dean Hanley gave me the name, if you will. He allotted me the privilege of being called a sage, or sage, if you will. Honored. And I'm trying to debate whether I need to be long 90.25 or not. Hmm. 92.50 would have been the target. Oh, it hit. Okay. You see the stop? You see how 88 would be your stop? Hard stop? Oh, whoops. Okay. Start taking profit, fam. This one got me. I'm supposed to be long right there. Ooh. There you go, fam. Start taking profit. Oh my God, I missed that one. I'm going to be real. I absolutely got caught slacking on that one. You guys see 90.25? Do you see the long? Schlepping. Yeah. That was a Joey on the 32nd as far as I'm concerned. And a perfect, what we used to call hidden RBI on the 2-minute. Continuation bar. Oh, hello. Hello. How does this bar close on the 2-minute? Ooh, they rat holed everybody. Oh, hold on, folks. They just rat holed 91. You see this? Hold on. Slow your roll, partner. Let's flip the coin. Okay. Above 91 is heads. Below 91 is tails. Folks, we've been nailing this thing. It's tails. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's going to go up, as Isaiah would say. It's going up. This quarter worked for like 3 years. Every single time. It won every single time, right? So then if we go to Monte Carlo, right? If your coin wins for 3 years, what's it going to do for 3 years? Yep. You guessed it. It's going to call the opposite. It's going to do. You have a beautiful continuation bar, 84 over under 15-minute chart, hard 84, 85 over under. You've got 8 EMA. You've got prior closes, prior bar closes. You've got the VWAP. Where did they shift VPOC to? Oh, wow. VPOC is at 80. Ooh. Okay. They like that. They like that. All right. Now, VAH 92. Right where we're at. Did they just pinprick on the 2-minute chart? I missed it. Good call, those of you that took it. Good call. I missed it. Damn it. Stop is 86. You could be 90 long, 86, right? You could be 90, 91 long, 90, 91 quarter long. You'd have a 5-point stop. Okay, here comes your hard over under, right? Remember what it is? 5,900 exactly. They got to 59.9975. Decision point. Oh, even. It's not copyrighted, right? Mozart can't be copyrighted, can it? Wow, did we call that or what, folks? Okay, back into the VAH, 90, just above 92. Oh boy, there they go. They found that value, didn't they? Did they one tick Ricket? Oh baby. Oh baby, they sure did. Man, we definitely had that one locked in. Okay, be careful. Low to low trend line here. Okay, you've got the Joey X. Do you see that? They just nailed it. Look at this. Look at that. Bink! To the tick. Yeah, and that's why it moved down, right? Because everybody had their target right there. Okay, or all the people buy stopped it. Ooh. Oh, yeah. 204 people buy stopped that. Ouch. Ouch. Yeah. And we thank you for that. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay, be careful. We're going to come back and test that tail. Careful. Watch 85. Watch 85. Okay, what was that the draw on liquidity under 85, 86.25? I don't think so. I think they come back and draw it. But then again, I'm at narrow state on my 2-minute chart, so there's not a whole lot I can do, right? I mean, everything is printing 89. Don't forget to smash that like button. The best way you can tip the dealer, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn the notification bells on. That's how you can tip the dealer. Smash that like button, hit the follow, subscribe. That's how you can tip the dealer. And we appreciate your tips. Hit that like button. That's what we ask for. That's how the algorithm catches us and shares us with the rest of the people. Watch your 85s. Watch your 85s. Watch your 85s. Okay, you're going to have some sticklers, about 86.75 here on tape. Okay, straight through, straight through, straight through. There's your 85s. There you go. There's your 85s. There's your 85s. Okay, there's your high-to-high trend line. How did he know? How did he know we were going back to 85? How did he know? Okay, get with me and I'll show you. Back to the VWAP, 81.97. So 82 is your VWAP. I'm still going to go with Zach's 72 over under. That will be my draw point. That will be my sell side lick point to see if they have it or they don't. Right? If they have the sell side lick, it would be a draw. If they don't have the sell side lick, it would be a run. Right, folks? Can you get a copyright strike on Mozart? Hey Siri, can you get a copyright strike on Mozart on YouTube?
You'll need to unlock your...
No. What? Wait, no. What? What? No, I don't want to listen to Mozart on YouTube. What? Siri, you suck.
That's not nice.
Oh, she replied.
There's no one in your contacts named Shit. What contact info are you looking for?
She said there's no one in my contact info named Shit. She told me that wasn't nice. Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. They can't program it to work correctly, but they can definitely get offended. That sounds like half the world that I know. They need some different programmers over there. Hey, why don't you guys go apply at Apple? Leave it to Siri to get offended, right? Shocking. Hey, watch yourself. Watch your 91s. Watch your 91s. Okay, red, white, blue. We came down, touched blue. While it's pointing up. Now look what it's doing. Plausible pop through 92. Watch your 92s. Watch your 92s. Okay, 96.25 is your last resort for the shorts. The performance. Got it. Fully understood. That makes sense. The orchestra that's performing it. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I'm sorry. It's barely loud enough for me to hear it over here. So I apologize if it's too loud, or if you guys can hear it. AI is on. I want to remind everyone there is another update for your NVIDIA drivers. Another one. This is the third one, and since the 20th, this is the third one. Okay, there you go. Straight through the 91s, right to your night, straight through the 96.25s. Okay, that's where everybody was going to get trapped. Okay, now what? Here we go. Okay, 90. Like I said, 96. Watch your 96s. They went straight through it first time. Was that the grab? You guys are savage. I like that. G. On the 30-second chart, it looks like a G-man long at 84.75, 85. Meaning where you would have shorted to lose money, right? Let's go, Tommy. All right, here we go. We're breaking range. Okay, we're expanding range. We're above the overnight session highs now, folks. There are some very, very bullish bars on the 15-minute chart. I know I'm saying it late. So how would we play it? Well, we would want to look for something around here to see if they continue to push. Okay. And if you're wondering why I haven't traded in the last hour, we're not in any position one on any chart. Any chart. Okay, we were here for a very small period of time. We were. Okay, and then boop, instantly in about 25 minutes, we're right back up into chop zone. Yeah, then we definitely get a copyright strike. Oh, yeah, they absorbed that whole thing, didn't they? 1,700 times. 1,755 times. They sure did. The whole kit and caboodle. So can they put a stop right below that so we can get in? Mm. The 0175, Joey. Sweet mercy. Oh, man. Foreclosures are starting to pop off in the hottest destination in the Northwest, folks. Here they come. There is a beautiful house in Sun River that's about to go up on the auction block. If you guys are looking for something like that and trying to get some real estate in Central Oregon, here they come, folks. We will probably slide another 50% in home prices here. So an $800,000 house will be about $420,000 when this is all said and done. Standard procedure. That was the pinprick. Okay, watching 04s. Watching 04s. Damn. They're gone. They're gone. Damn. Hot damn. Get them, boys. That pullback to the VWAP was nuts. Nuts. I don't mean crazy. I mean, it was perfect. Ooh, look at it. Oh, baby. The stops on the 2-minute chart are astronomical. I need to make more money here. What do we got going on? That's not going to do it. Not even a little bit. That is nowhere near enough. Need moss. I do believe that little tiny pinprick under 58.50 to 57, that was the catalyst. Oh, they're going to slap chop these people. Oh. David O, do you see how the tape has shifted in comparison to what I was talking about? When you watch this video back, because I know you do, you're going to see me asking you this question. Do you see the tape rotating? These are criminal. Look at this, folks. How many of you, okay, now it can never be any of you in this room, right? Never. Okay, but how many of you used to lose all your money on the breakdown short? Okay, now wait, hold on. And on the breakdown short, how many of you lost all your money there 100 times? Type a Y in the chat if you lost your money 100 times shorting and shorting. Type a Y in the chat. Two people. 3 people, 4 people. 5, 6, 7. 7 people out of 200. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. The rest of you are so fucking good at trading, you've never done it in your life. I want lessons from you. Amazing. Simply amazing. YouTube is the best. The internet, look, the internet's the best, right? Yeah. I know you guys, I'm kidding. You guys know I'm kidding. Okay. I know every single person in this room has or will do exactly what I just said 1,000 times before they get it right. So what did we learn from that? Type it in. G-Man kind of typed it in, but type it in. Okay, this is a learning moment. None of you can get long here. Okay, none of you should be looking for a trade here. None of you should be looking for a trade here. Okay. That was a teachable moment. You just don't know it yet. In about 3 years, you'll go, damn, that's what he was talking about. Damn. I should have just paid for the coaching call instead of struggling this the whole time. Okay? Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to prove to you why you don't do that using your data that you collect with your trades, not mine. Okay? Not mine. Let's go, Elijah. Let's go, Elijah. Great job, buddy. I'm trying to figure out if I got caught monologuing at 86 even. Yes. I don't know. Yes. That's okay. I'm not going to miss it next time. Come at me again. Come at me again. Yeah, you've heard of words of wisdom, right? Well, this is words of revdom. It's a revelation for most. Now, look, here's the deal. I'm not anything special. I'm just telling you where I have screwed it up every single time and figured out how to get it right. That's my specialty, right? And so let me show you where you keep screwing it up. Let me show you where you keep screwing it up. Let me help you in your trading, not mine, okay? I know what I'm working on in mine. Beautiful. Great job, everybody. Great job. Let's go. Let's go. Ah, perfect. Great job, Elijah. Let's go. Mr. Tony L, 22 points. You're welcome, Michael. Thank you, Michael. Thank you for doing the hard work that was assigned to you, Michael. Michael, thank you for not giving up. Traders never make it if they quit, right? As is it Al Brooks? Is it Al Brooks that says it? The only way you can get knocked out of this game is to put your capital to work too early. The only way you can get knocked out of this game is putting your capital to work before you have your process. Hey, speaking of lake trading, Hello. Yep. Lake Isaiah just pointed out the David A, not the 20 halt. The 20 halt could be coming in, first position one fractal on the 15-minute long is what he's looking at. Look, here's what Lake is saying, folks. Okay, now I already have it kind of laid out, right? Remember the big oval? So I'm going to draw another oval. Okay, so now watch your 20 period simple moving average. It looks like it's straight up in the air, right? So something like this is what we're looking for. Some sort of something that tells us that the buyers are stepping back in. Because listen, all they did above 05, I'm just going to make this number up, 04, 05, is draw liquidity thus far. That's it. That's all they've done. Anything above 00 even. All right. This is where Velez says lock in, right? Flat 200, right? I used to misinterpret Velez's word. I used to think that the upward or downward sloping 200 simple moving average is where you take is where you trade. No, it's the flat one. And when it moves away from that, right? So that's what we have now. So now are we going to get a pullback to the 20 period simple moving average and then they buy it? Or because the 15-minute is sell only, you know where I'm going with this. Is that all the way up to the 59.10s, is that the draw on liquidity? We don't know. We have to wait for it to tell us. Folks, what a session. What a stream. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Wonderful content. Wonderful content. 04 over under on tape. You guys see it? He sold the farm right there. 04 over under. 04 over under by tape. G-Man, you see that? Kyle, you see that? Those of you that are watching the tape. 04. Now think about how that dynamic works, though. Okay, you can't just hit market on 749 contracts and think that you're going to get one price. So think about what happened right there. Absorption had to happen for that 749 to print. Now what? Now what? Did they snuff him at 04? Okay, did the sellers snuff that aggressive buyer? Did the buyer absorb? There's so many ways you could think about it, right? What it looks like is someone hit market on the bid. Someone hit the bid. They absorbed it. And then there was so many contracts that they pushed it through. Okay, so then they came back to 04. I'm just reading the tape here. Okay, they came back to 04 and they sold another 20 contracts on the bid. So now, again, 04 over under. Okay, but that's how the crime scene is being analyzed, right? You're welcome, Peter. The only payment that I ask for is that you smash the like button. That's it. Share it with your friends. Tell them where you hang out every morning. Tell them how much you love our crew, our community. Community. Okay, so now the tape read is 125 by 4 even. See it? VAL value area clearly defined below They drew on it on the sell side lick. Okay, now they're figuring out if this is buy side lick, meaning is there selling inventory offers above or not? I almost just poked myself in the eye too. You guys can laugh about that. Doesn't bother me at all. Trust me. My kids laugh at me all the time. If you can't take your kids laughing at you, well, well, I need some sort of signal, Lake. Because right now they are leaning into the bid. It's a lot of red bars. That's a lot of red bars in your deuce. Then again, it may be too late when it's time to go. But rather safe than sorry. I'll keep the stream going for a little while here. No hurry, no hurry. I'm really enjoying myself. Thank you. $14.38 next. Ooh, he is short. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I read the numbers wrong. He's long. Is he though? Yeah, he's long. Small. He says, "Let a small runner go." Yeah, he's long, small. Engulfing, outside engulfing on the 15. Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Outside engulfing. 1 minute until that bar closes. 1 minute. So right now, the open of your prior bar, 98.75 over under hard. Hard over under. Now, I don't mean we're going to instantly drop from there, but what I'm going to say is if we close here in the next minute and 13 seconds, it's going to change the algorithm. So either they're going to buy it as value right here, or that was the buy side liquidity on the 15-minute chart above 5900 spot 00. Here we go. Lock in. Didn't even get to the pivot. So below the pivot, bearish. Unfortunately, above the VWAP, bullish. If you're wondering why I haven't traded 1,000 times this morning, this is not perfect price action. It was to the downside. It was perfect on the downside. Now that we've reversed and let me give you the real over under. Okay. Look at the close of that 15-minute bar. You all know which bar I'm talking about. I don't need to point it out. 83.25 hard over under. Okay. And then remember, okay, Zach said 72 was the shelf, was the floor. You've got 75.80 Mancini. 83.25 or whatever number I just said. Okay. And then the close of, here it comes. Do they rat hole? Right there. Boom. They rat holed them. 15-minute closed to the tick where the longs did not want it to close. So now, do they run it on them because they're closing it out? Do they need to create a stop first? Oh, 350 is your target if you're long. I needed the bar to close. It's closing at your target. Folks, there it is. There's the actual trade. Here it is. This is the pullback to the 20 period simple moving average on the first touch after position 1. Lock in. Here we go. No, brother, I saw it. I needed, great call. I needed my entry, 98.75. And they're like, see you when I see you, pal. Okay, 0825 R, 2R. 2R. I know R in sign language. I do know that one because my name is Revan. So I know what R is. Wow. Look how I have it drawn. It's so perfect. Look at this. It's so perfect. It's too perfect. That's why I didn't get in the trade. It's too Deutschna. Careful, everybody. Careful. Okay, so now look. Think about the 15-minute chart. Think about this. That was the perfect G-man long. Lake, I want to show you one of our new trades that G-man brought to our attention. Right. So check this out. If you were to trade incorrectly, you would be short here, right? Yes. So what if it creates a stop and then you can go long where you would have lost money? Folks, be careful, please. See that? Boom. Boom. Tough acting, tenactin', all right? Oh, 175 if you took it on the bounce. I'm not. I really feel like I'm chasing this. This doesn't look right to me. Okay. And here's why it doesn't look right. When you're trading the 15-minute chart, you're looking for a pullback short. Okay. I want to remind everyone of this. Right now, Lake, everyone is in buy side liquidity. I'm going to leave that up there. $13 points. Can I get a smaller stop? And if you're wondering if I'm shorting, no. That's not what I'm pointing out. Okay, I'm not showing you my 15-minute chart to say that I'm shorting. I'm showing you the risk. Okay, 06 first target, 06 first target, 06 first target. I'm not in it. I want to be very clear. I'm not in this one. Okay, so 2R 0475 on that original 2-minute long. Wow. Great job, those of you that got it. Great job. Great job. On that one, I waited for the color change to close. And so I should have just kept my 98.75 bid in there. But I mean, it's okay. Because I mean, we're with the trend, right? So 2R would be 825. Oh, well, yeah, 825 is the actual number. These are kind of skewed. There you go. Okay, so here's what the whole trade looks like. Great job, Lake. Lake's got a target of 10. Now, just to be clear, this is Lake's bread and butter 100 level trade. Okay, I'll say it again. This is Lake's bread and butter 100 level trade. This is the trade that allows him to take his family on vacation for several months at a time, weeks at a time, whatever he wants to do, whenever he wants to do it. This is his bread and butter. He waits all day, all night, all day, all night for this trade to fire off. Okay, he gets paid to wait, not keep taking action. Okay? That's the distinction that a lot of people are missing. Oh, Shigang is a perfect entry. I mean, it's absolutely the perfect trade. It meets all criteria. I got caught monologuing. Standard modus operandi. All right, it's getting action. We're getting spicy here, folks. Getting spicy. The tape is speeding up. It looks like they're about to take the shorts' heads off here. It really, really does. It looks like they're about to annihilate them. You like that? It's a new word. Annihilate them. Tommy, those are things that we talk about on the one-on-one call, and you know exactly what we do after we get off the phone. You will never have that question again. It is a wonderful question, though. I feel like I'm chasing up here. I really do, but I do see the reversal. Okay, here comes Lake. He's going to walk away. He's going to say, I'll see you guys later here in about 2 ticks. And watch for Lake. And there's Lake. All right, Lake. See you, buddy. And he's done. That was the trade of the day. Wonderful job. Those of you that got it, great job. This is a perfect place to end the stream. Perfect. Great. Perfect. Let's get a show of hands on how many people took that trade. I did not. I got caught monologuing. And then I didn't put my order in when I should have. Okay, so full disclosure. Who took that trade? Lake told you the target was 10. Lake told you that there was a 20 halt coming, right? He's saying the incorrect terminology. Nonetheless, you knew that the 20 was about to cross the 200. It was the first pullback to the 20 SMA. After crossing the 200, after being in narrow state, you take the first green, overtakes red. Who took it? I got caught monologuing. Most of you should have taken it. Great job if you did. Great job if you did. Yeah, perfect. Midlife. Perfect. That's exactly how trading works. Perfect. Perfect, everybody. Perfect. So here's the deal. I was monologuing. I'm teaching, right? So sometimes I don't get the executions. What's your excuse? Okay, so now if you have any sort of excuse in your brain, okay, run that by your coach and see what he says. Okay, get on a call, pay the money, get on the call, go through, hey, what, coach, why didn't I get these? I saw that you were monologuing. I saw that you were taking it. I saw that Lake made $12,000 this week. Why didn't I get a piece of that? We're going to go through it. You're going to find it in your own information. You're going to find exactly how to never miss the trade next time. All right, we got the Nile trade starting to form here, folks. Watch out shorts. Watch out shorts. I do believe we're right at narrow range, right? I think we're like exactly with it. Oh, no, we got a long ways to go. We need 8 points. We need 8 points. Which lines right up with your Keltner up there. Whew. Love it. Yep, Elijah did send me the picture. I can confirm. I can send it if need be. Perfect trade. He had a 76.50 stop. Let me just. Let me see. Okay, he entered at 83.75 with a 76.50 stop, and his target was 10.75. Damn, that was good. Damn. 350 after commissions. One trade. Okay, you do have another long up here. I would rather have the pullback, right? So now think about this. We nailed it. Remember the narrative? And then we'll get out of here. Remember the narrative? I said, okay, now that we're up here, let's see. Okay, we said, okay, it's got to come back here. Okay, well, it didn't come back here. It did come back here, though. Look at this. To the tick. Look how I drew it. Look, folks. Look at this. Okay, folks, I'm not guessing when I'm looking at this stuff. Okay, I'm showing you what I've seen over the last 27 years of watching this stuff, right? I mean, look, to the tick of my little oval. More Ovaltine, please. Look, I want to be clear, though. I'm not saying, hey, look at me, look how cool I am, right? There's no energy going through my body saying, oh, look, I'm telling these guys how cool I am. What I'm saying is if you follow what I'm saying and follow my coaching, okay, and get on a coaching call, I'm going to show you how to see this stuff. I really am. I'm really going to show you how to see this stuff. Let me show you how I saw it. Okay. We break structure. We have a change of character. Okay. Here, where you could say any one of these are a change of character. Here, pull back to the VWAP, it back into structure, break back into structure after change of character. We now are coming back into, ready? Oh, no. How did he know? Folks. If you're struggling with this price action and if you're struggling with following along with what I said, because it feels like it just sounds like I'm guessing. It's because you're guessing and you have no data that proves and backs up what you're actually looking at. So get with me. I'm going to show you exactly how to find the information that shows you what I've shown you on the screen. Okay. Now, could I have executed it a little more? Sure. I also get paid to show you guys what to do. I have multiple streams of income. Please remind yourself of this. Okay. Not just trading income, which is great, right? But 38 if you can break 14. Wow. Okay. Wow. Good job, everybody. Okay. I'm going to end the stream. It's been wonderful. I've had a really, really, really good. I've had a really wonderful time with all of you guys. I will see. I'm not leaving or anything. I'm going to come back. I promise you. Sunday night, check on YouTube. Those of you that are on the other platforms, okay, Sunday night is our review and rev up. That's where I lay my weekly plan out. I say, okay, here's what we had last week. Here's what I'm looking at this week. You do not want to miss it because it really gives the vital information of what we're looking for. It makes all of this, watch this, it makes all of this make a lot more sense. That's going to do it for me. My name is Revan Wood. I go by Sage FT. It's been an honor being with you guys today. I'll see everyone Sunday night for their video, Monday morning on all 4 platforms. Until then, I'll see you over in the Discord. We got a free Discord, discord.gg/SageFT. We've got savages over there killing it all throughout the day, all throughout the night. We'll see you over there. Good night, everybody. Don't forget to smash that like button, follow, subscribe, turn notification bells on. Let's go.